We all remember Bobby Kennedy was assassinated in June in California. This is the most important job in the world. It's the toughest job in the world. You should be willing to campaign for every vote. You should be willing to debate anytime, anywhere. I think it's an interesting juxtaposition where we find ourselves. And, I have been willing to do all of that during the entire process. And people have been trying to push me out of this ever since Iowa. Between my opponent and his camp and some in the media, there has been this urgency to end this. My husband did not wrap up the nomination in 1992 until he won the California primary somewhere in the middle of June, right? We all remember Bobby Kennedy was assassinated in June in California.
See, that's enough of that. I just wanted to play a little bit of what she said using Common Sense's video. And then I'm going to try to make some sense of what she said. Now, as a presidential candidate, there is no way she should be even talking or thinking about somebody getting assassinated. I mean, that's the job of security to worry about. Not her job, not her position, not Obama's place to talk about assassination, or McCain or any of them place to be thinking or talking about or in any way worried about assassination attempt. So for her to bring that up is just simply insane. It's like, what are you trying to do? Put thoughts in the heads of some sociopath, just like Common Sense is saying? I mean, that's how it seems like. What is she doing? Trying to call up trouble? And then the real problem is that she is Barack Obama's adversary or opponent. And to me, it seems like she's implying that he's going to get assassinated or something. I'm not sure she's really talking about herself. I think most likely she's really talking about Obama, because I think more comparisons can be made between Obama and Robert Kennedy than Hillary Clinton and Robert Kennedy. I mean, I honestly don't think anybody would think of her as another Bobby Kennedy or anything. It's more like Barack would be that, in terms of being, liberal, male, very eloquent, very well-spoken, kind of radical on the issues, But, as his adversary, as his opponent, she shouldn't be bringing up the prospect of an assassination. Plus, people have already been talked about, because he's a black candidate, that he might get assassinated just by those that are prejudiced or racist against him. And so for her to bring it up as his opponent, as a presidential candidate, is not appropriate. It can easily be construed as wishful thinking on her part. Just like it's wishful thinking for her to think that she's going to make some kind of comeback in June like her husband Bill did. She is not Bill Clinton. Not by any stretch of the imagination. I would say Bill Clinton is a better politician than she will ever be. And only in his old age is he starting to act a little loopy in his desperation to see his wife win this thing. The desperation that was evidenced by him kind of bringing up the race card in a way, and evidenced by him slipping and saying, referring to Obama as a boy. Now, I don't think Clinton in any way was being prejudiced or racist, but it shows that the strain is getting to both of them to put Obama down any way they can, and it's getting to the point where they're saying things that are just not even remotely appropriate for considering the position that they're in, considering who they are, considering that she's his opponent. So I honestly think that Hillary Clinton is cracking under the pressure, that she's not handling it too well. I think that she needs to bow out of this thing. I think that the longer this goes on, the worse it's going to get for her. in terms of crazy statements coming out of her mouth. I think she should bow out gracefully. I don't know if that's even possible now, but to me, that would be the best thing for her to do, because if she cannot deal with the pressure now, how will she ever be able to deal with the pressure of being the president of the United States of America? So this is not about her being a woman or anything like that, or being a liberal or anything. I just don't think she's suited for the job. Whether or not she has more experience than Obama or not, I don't think she's suited for the job. I don't think she can handle it. And so I'm not going to say I hope Obama wins or over Clinton or anything, but I definitely think this thing should come down to Clinton and McCain. I mean, down to Obama and McCain, because to me, I see them as the most realistic candidates, the most centered candidates, the most eloquent candidates. Even though they have their little scandals swirl, well, at least Obama does, and McCain as well, you know. But I see more like Obama's problems being a result of what somebody else said, and Clinton's problems now being a matter of her being involved in scandals throughout the years herself, and her own words, as well as the words of her own husband saying crazy things, while Obama's problems are due to what other people are saying, you know, more so than anything else, not anything he has said or done in particular. And McCain, his problems has resulted from his own actions in the past, the whole Martin Luther King debacle. So to me, Clinton and McCain, Obama and McCain are the most realistic candidates, and I hope it really does come down to them. And what can I say? The woman does not inspire my confidence, and if Hillary Clinton inspires your confidence, God help you are. I believe you are walking around with blinders on. You're being very naive to think that this woman can talk about assassination and all of that, and is Obama's adversary, and not be somewhere in her mind hoping that the man gets assassinated. Especially when, like I said before, that prospect of him being assassinated has already been brought up, and she's kind of reinforcing that negative thing when she should be talking about positive things. What she's going to do to make America better, how she's a better candidate and stuff like that. So to me, Hillary is just totally off the mark, and she needs to get out. Take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.